Why did people in the 18th century wear wigs in many movies? And also drawings that take place in the 18th century. People use wigs. Why was it necessary? You're looking at a blend of practicality and fashion, my friend. But let's dig a little deeper. It's like looking at a guy with skinny jeans today and asking why they are necessary. They aren't. But for a brief moment in human history, society collectively decided they were the height of fashion. Back in the 18th century, wigs were de rigueur for the style-conscious folks, almost like a status symbol. The powdered wig, or peruke as they were called, was the cherry on top for the elite, and a well-crafted wig was fairly expensive to produce, adding to its allure of exclusivity. Let's not forget, centuries before Insta-filters, looking good was tied to long-standing elements like class and prestige. Wigs came in handy for covering up all sorts of unpleasantness like lice and baldness, which was pretty rampant given the hygiene standards of the time. Fashion might be the headline here, but there was an underbelly of necessity. Syphilis was an epidemic, not the romantic kind, that left many with balding, sores, and other nasty symptoms. Wigs helped cover that up. Kind of like social media today, you only show the good stuff. Lastly, many judges, barristers, and politicians of the time had to command respect, and nothing said, "I'm important," like a big flashy wig. It was expected, and like many social norms, people didn't want to be the odd one out. So why do we see them in movies and in drawings? Well, those mediums are reflections of historical record and social mores. Though I'm sitting here in Portland, and I can tell you that you'll probably get more than a few sideways glances if you strut around with a white powdered wig today. Wigs and period pieces give us those so this is the past moments. They're as much a part of the 18th century as the image of a hipster today is linked to cold brews and fixie bikes. And if a movie is looking to whisk you away to the days of colonial power or French court intrigue, a well-placed wig does just the trick. Art and cinema have the job of teleporting us to these different times, and accurate costume design, including those flowy white wigs, is a non-negotiable ticket for the ride. It's fascinating, really. Hollywood continues to pump out these elaborate scenes from bygone eras, with all the characters wearing wigs, because that's what authenticity looks like. Seeing George Washington without a wig would be like seeing Batman in a bright yellow suit. It just doesn't sit right. In the grand scheme, whether for sun protection, hygiene, or just pure vanity, these hairpieces keep reminding us that while trends may morph and our cleanliness standards thankfully improve, our desire to portray a certain image to the world is timeless.